folks, I'm Haley, and we're in my car today because we're going to go thrifting. I'm not necessarily intending to buy anything today. This is going to be more of like a window shopping vibes kind of trip. But, if the thrift gods deem fit to give me something cool for a reasonable price, who am I to tell them no? On that note, my car's dashboard says it is 86, which, while not bad, is still kind of warm. Let's head inside.
I thought this green jumpsuit was super cute, but I just really didn't care for the raw edge that was at the bottom of the pants. This orange jumpsuit was very similar to the green one, and I also thought it was cute. And then, when I tried it on, not only did I not really love how it fit, especially at the waist, I also knew the buttons would be annoying whenever I went to the bathroom. And I also couldn't raise my arms all the way up, which really doesn't work for me. I need my clothing to be able to function. These corduroy pants were a nice find, because I've had something like this, a pair of brown corduroy pants, on my list to get since fall like 2 years ago. They're super high-waisted, which isn't really a style that I usually go for, but I really liked the fit and I thought it worked. Also, I swear a good quarter of the clothes that I looked at on the racks were Old Navy brand. There was just so much Old Navy. I couldn't decide if I liked this leopard planter guy or not. Let me know how you feel about him in the comments. Kinda creepy, kinda cute. I don't know. Sadly, I think this falling sound thing was messed up somehow. It didn't really work how it should have. I think there's probably way too much air bubble in there. For such a specific niche item, there was a lot of these. I think this was the third and fourth one that I saw at this store. I'm gonna choose not to read too much into that. This sweater was so cute, but it was acrylic, and I think I said in my last thrifting video, I live in Texas. I don't need more winter sweaters. Next up we have the Pillsbury Doughboy. Why is he so creepy though? This teddy bear riding a unicorn was almost cute, still kinda creepy. If I had the motivation to paint it, it has potential to be very cute, very whimsical kind of vibes. I really liked this Salem Witch City mug. Something something, inside of you there are 2 wolves. This Ouija board mug had similar vibes to the Salem mug, just wasn't as cool because it's a flat mug. It didn't have any kind of shape to it like the Salem mug does. This candle lantern enclosure thing, very cute. Took me an embarrassing amount of time to figure out how to open it. That was real time.
Well, so much for I'm not buying anything today. One of the items I've been looking for quite a while now, and one of the items, well, how could I say no? You'll see it at the end. Let's go somewhere else. Alright, store number 2. I don't think I've been in this one before, but we're gonna give it a try.
This black sparkly jumpsuit was very cute, but it was possibly the itchiest piece of clothing I think I have ever touched. This cottage-shaped bag was labeled as a dog carrier. Very cute, but I question the weight capacity and also the amount of ventilation that it has, because it really doesn't seem practical for pet transport. Maybe that's just me. This butterfly ladybug corset top was kinda cute, and I almost did purchase it, but I figured I could probably make something a bit similar that could actually have boning and structure to it, so I opted to leave it and just use it as inspiration.
Well, that store was kind of a bust. Most of what was in there was kind of businessy, like office kind of clothing, which isn't really what I'm going for. Also, a lot of what was in there is kind of expensive. Like, they want $20 for a shirt. Like, I'm sorry. No. That's not it. But now I know not to come back. So, there's that. Third time's the charm. Store number 3. The time is 11:40. The temperature is 93 degrees. It's hot, and I've not drank nearly enough water. In we go.
The first table when I walked in contained what I can only assume is a lifetime supply of every small terracotta pot that I could ever possibly want. Whoever put these out absolutely knew what they were doing when they put these coasters on the shelf next to this rooster. Rainbow suspenders. Iconic. 10 out of 10 no notes. Don't ignore the bedding section in the thrift store, especially if you sew, because sheets are really just big pieces of fabric. I came back to this section after trying on my clothes, and this sheet was gone, and I was kinda sad about it. I should have grabbed it beforehand, but it is what it is. I don't normally wear skirts, especially ones that are this style and this length, but something about this skirt just was really speaking to me. I've been looking for a bodysuit for so long. I've had such a hard time trying to find one that fits properly because they always end up either squeezing my forearms or my shoulders are too wide for them. And I thought the color would be cute for fall, so there's that. This blue button up I thought was cute, and then I realized that all of the spots were eyes, and I thought, well, that's not for me. It has to be said, I do love a good overshirt. This newspaper pattern bag caught my eye from about 3 aisles over. Very unique, very vinyl-y feeling, but I don't think I've really seen anything like that before. Here we have this cross between a reindeer and a snowman stocking holder thing. He's wearing boots. Yeah, I don't really know either. I'm a sucker for forests, but I just really don't have the wall space for 3 art pieces of this size. $12 though. Good deal. This Singer sewing machine table? Absolutely gorgeous. I have neither the need for it nor the desire to move it, but it was very pretty nonetheless. The only commentary I have for this one is you find the strangest things at thrift stores sometimes. I didn't even know this was something that was made. On the topic of strange things found at the thrift store, I don't need a table saw. I don't need to move a table saw. I wouldn't have thought this thrift store would accept a table saw as a donation, actually. I would have assumed that was something they wouldn't take. It's just a good box.
Alright, so apparently the secret to finding cool stuff at the thrift store is to tell yourself that you're not going to buy anything at the thrift store today. I ended up with a lot more than I thought I would, considering I came in saying that I wasn't going to buy anything. But it is now almost 1:30 and I'm starving, so it's time to go home and show you what I got. So what did I end up actually buying on this thrift trip where I told myself that I wasn't going to end up buying anything? More than nothing, I'll tell you that. First store I ended up with the corduroy pants, because I have been looking for corduroy pants since probably 2 years ago. The waist on these is super high, but I actually really like that. It's giving retro. I think they'll be great for fall. I also got the Salem Witch mug. I couldn't leave it there. It's going to be perfect for Halloween. I'm going to put it probably right here. And it can sit there and be beautiful. The handle is a little bit cracked. I don't know if you can see it on camera. But they glued it back together, which it's fine. I'm not going to be drinking out of it anyway. It's going to be decorative. The second store was a bust. Third store that I went to, I got a gold necklace. I don't know if it's actually gold. It doesn't really matter. It looks gold. For Phoenix, to add accessories to my Ren Fair costume. I also got this autumnal orange bodysuit, turtleneck, along with this skirt to wear with it. And I also got this black button-up shirt. It's made of rayon. So apparently all you have to do to tempt the thrift gods into giving you cool stuff is to say that you're not going to buy anything today. This is more than I get on a day where I'm going in intending to be buying things. But I had a good time and I hope you did. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all those fun YouTube things, and I will see you next week. Bye.